Hey, gun fans. So today I want to share my success story with you with an awesome piece of equipment. It is this STRAPT-TAC belly band holster. I normally don't like belly bands because they're this kind of crappy elastic material and they're universal typically, which means there's a elastic pocket for the firearm, and as you move, or if you're exercising or just kind of locomoting throughout the day, it tends to kind of squeeze the firearm out of this cheesy universal quote unquote pocket, right? Like universal holsters are kind of crappy. But the difference with the STRAPT-TAC is it has a little pocket that holds your IWB Kydex holster. So you get the best of both worlds in that regard. I'm going to show it to you right now. I've got it under here. Now I have it over my shirt just for demonstration purposes so you can see it better. I normally wear it under my t-shirt to conceal it. So I've got it on right here. Okay, so here's the part where the firearm is. So let me pop that off so you can take a look. Well, first of all, it's extremely comfortable against the skin. If we're going to compare this thing to the PHLster Enigma, which I know is all the rage right now, I'm going to tell you why I think this is vastly superior to the PHLster Enigma. First of all, it's $30. It's not $100 to $150. It's $30. And you don't have to do all this tooling with the PHLster Enigma. You have to play with it a lot. You have to wrench on it. You have to get it configured to just one gun. This will fit all your guns provided that you have an IWB holster for it. So the main component, right, is this pocket. And the pocket is kind of like a belt loop in of itself. It's got a stiff belt-like material here that you use the clip on the IWB to clip onto. So this is my Ruger LCP2, but I've used it on all kinds of guns. We've used them on our SIG P365s, Glocks, everything. It works just fine. It goes in its own pocket, right? And the material that's against the skin is this nice, breathable, and soft neoprene. So now it does have a magazine pouch that comes with it, but I like to use my own. So this is my double magazine pouch with some soft material. So they have a single pouch, but I don't like theirs, but that's no big deal. So they have another model, which is the appendix rig model, and that's just a larger pocket for those of you that have those attached holsters that have the magazine pouch attached to the firearm holster, and that hinge mechanism, it can accommodate one of those. But I already mentioned the price, $30, but hey, that doesn't mean anything if it's no good. But I think this is better because you don't have, as I said, one, it's any firearm, instantaneously changeable between your firearms, and two, you don't have plastic up against your skin, and then you have to buy some aftermarket cover on Etsy or whatever to make it more comfortable against the skin, or wear an undergarment. I don't like to wear undergarments, I guess, for not on my upper body. I mean, not lower body, but upper body, like tank tops or all that stuff that people use to keep the gun away from their skin. I don't like to wear that. I like to just wear a t-shirt over bare skin. So this doesn't feel bad over your skin, but then if you have the PHLster Enigma, it's gonna not feel real good. And then you have a leg leash thing, you gotta tie it around your leg or whatever. This is very comfortable, and it sits above your waist. So you saw how I had it on above my waist. All the problems I've had with IWB so far have been the pinch points that it creates from having that firearm with that muzzle in where your natural point of flexion is, which is sitting by flexing your waist. So sitting, standing in a car, I always had to contend with, well, now the muzzle is pushing into my thigh. After a couple hours, that becomes pretty excruciating, or just bending over and flexing, and it's very uncomfortable. But this guy sits above your waist, so you don't deal with any of that. And because it's also providing weight above your hips, it doesn't cause all this issue with hip pain that I used to have with other IWB systems, because that's where you're trying to bend your hips up and down, and that's extra weight on the hips. Actually, the hips are not a load-bearing structure. They're load-bearing for weight above the hips. So I just think this is an outstanding product because it's a belly band, but you get that nice positive click that you only get with your Kydex holster, which just drops straight in here. So I can pull that out right now. You know, you just pull there's your Kydex holster. This is my Ambiride. I really like Ambiride. Nice, inexpensive, high quality IWB holsters. And you just drop it right in. So I don't see why like you would pay 150 bucks for a PHLster when you can get one of these, unless you really want that deeper conceal. Like the PHLster can kind of go where the IWB normally goes, but the benefits of both of these systems is it breaks the carry rig from the belt band. They don't have to be one and the same. But that position just above the hips is a very comfortable position, as I said, and it's not bad against the skin at all. Unlike that PHLster Enigma, or hey, your Kydex rig, that doesn't feel great against the skin either. So this takes care of all those problems. STRAPT-TAC belly band holster, 30 bucks. No, I'm not being paid by them. It's just a really great product. I hope you enjoy. Thanks.